Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Exilestate Comics. I'm Justin. Today we are doing the follow-up here. We're doing the follow-up to 10 awesome hero beards. We're doing top 10 bad beards, top 10 villains with beards. Here we go. This is a good one. We had a lot of suggestions, or a lot of people input that they wanted this video, so we were going to go ahead and throw this one out. Of course, there are some that we didn't put on this list, so of course, if you think of any, if we go through this list and you're like, wait, you didn't put this guy on the list, make sure you leave me a comment below. And the one that I'm going to mention before I get started here, to say that's not on this list, is the one that you probably thought would be on this list, Sinestro. No, Sinestro is eliminated because if you look at it, most of the time Sinestro just has like a pencil-thin mustache. So no thanks. You're not in here, Mr. Sneaky Sinestro. That's not a beard, that's a creepy stash. That's all I'm saying. Other honorable mentions would be the Black Bishop from the Hellfire Club, Batroc the Leaper, Baron Mordo, Hugo Strange. You know, just a few. But okay, let's get into the top 10, and we'll start with our first selection here. Number 10, villains with beards, is Doomsday. Doomsday with a bone beard. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if you think about it for a second here. A bone beard that's almost unbreakable. Maybe that should have been number 1. Did we invert the list somehow? Maybe this should have been number 1. Who did the voting on this? Next up at number 9, we got General Zod, the once commander of the Kryptonian army in all of its might. General Zod's always got a pretty nice, either if it's a goatee or a full beard, it's normally pretty sweet. So give big props to Zod. Whatever, you know, whenever he's not just hanging out in the Phantom Zone, you know? Alright, next up, we got Kraven the Hunter, longtime Spider-Man villain, always wanting to go to extremes, you know, at one point he's eating spiders, or it's just really, he goes crazy. But always nice beard, always nicely trimmed, either a goatee, full beard, whatever he's got going on there. Kraven makes the list easily at number 8. And number 7. Who is going to be number 7 on this list? Maybe everybody thought it'd be a bit higher. Ra's al Ghul. Yes. Always the consummate Batman villain. Always on the search for complete power. And of course, you know, always wanted Batman to take over. But no, Batman's too good to take over. Whatever. So, Ra's always got the good, cool beard. You know, chops going. It's cool stuff. Alright, next up. Going on down the line of our villains with beards. So that was 10 through 7. Here we go. Number 6. Who is number 6 on the list? It is Sabretooth. Oh yeah. Bad Sabretooth. No matter what form you see Sabretooth in, whether it be the comic books or whether it be the movie versions that we see Sabretooth in, he's always got a beard, some type of facial hair going on. I think that's good that they keep the continuity with it. I mean, just... you can't say enough. When you think of X-Men villains, Sabretooth is always right up there, right? Victor Creed. I mean, come on. Gotta have a beard if you're called Sabretooth, right? Can't be clean shaven. Alright, next up we got Vandal Savage, the caveman, the immortal caveman, who, you know, laid next to a rock that was burning, that fell from the sky, and now he's immortal and got really smart. He's really hard to kill. And he shows up everywhere. Vandal Savage is actually a pretty cool character. A lot can be done with him. So, definitely makes the list. Next up, we got Alexander Luthor. We're kind of expanding this into just Luthors with beards, because any Luthor is the same Luthor, and you can't trust a Luthor. That's all I'm saying. No trust for Luthors. Ever. So, there you go. With all the way down to number 4. Okay, so we got 3 to go here. 3 bad beards, alright? The top 3 villains with beards. Here we go. Number 3. Who is number 3? It is the Maestro. Because, dang. How you gonna not have... if Hulk has a beard, how would he not make a list? He made both lists. Hulk beard. The Maestro. I mean, from Future Imperfect, showing up recently, or I guess the most recent I saw him was in Spider-Man 2099. When he jumped there, so that was insane. So, alright, number 2. Who we got for number 2? We have Deathstroke, the Terminator. That's right, Slade Wilson, no matter whether he's in the books, on TV, in movies, appearing at the very end of Justice League there. Slade Wilson's always got a cool goatee. Sometimes he's got a beard. Most of the time it's a goat. That's always solid. He's just, one of the most badass villains in the DC universe right now, fighting Batman in his book. So very, very cool. Definitely look out for Deathstroke wherever you can. Check him out. All right, and last, our number one. We finally made it to the number one villain with a beard. Who could it be? Who could it be? It's Sinister. Oh yeah, Essex himself. You can't go wrong with Mr. Sinister. Always a creepy stash. Sometimes a bit of like a chin beard going on with a goat. And then other times he actually does have a full beard. So Sinister, a man of many faces, who is always very pale. He's basically a vampire, but not really, but kind of. Thanks a lot, Apocalypse, for giving us Mr. Sinister, right? All right, so like I said, everybody, let me know in the comments below what villains I left off this list that you would like to see. We'll do a follow-up video. That's how easy that is. Had a lot of fun with this. It's a fun thing for me to do these type of videos. So if you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. It's your first time here. Would really appreciate that. And there's live shows all the time. Make sure you check us out over on JLo's Comics at 8:30 on Thursday night. Sorry, for Thursday's Comic Conversation. All right, everybody, have a good one. Thanks so much for checking out the channel.